go. Awesome. Today, we'll do some mount escape. No resistance unless you ask for it. Reset, I'll tell you when to switch. Remember, we're always coming out to a dominant position, neutral, sweet, something good, not halfway. Go!
Questions, let us know.
All the way out, John, all the way out. One side and the other side, bring those legs in. Always, always. Once you get there, you can use your heels.
Use her. Block on your half and full guard. So, you say all the way out.
Switch the guard, and you go full guard. Quick.
Get out.
Flip towards me. Quick.
Release right here.
Lay out. Quick, 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 quick. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. She rolls over good. If not, always got to really go in that moment. You have to go quickly. Look like down. Track right down. Give me stuff.
Help with the lock. Full guard.
Woo!
Once you bring that other foot out into full guard, place it for so you can come up on top. Don't be satisfied with getting back to the best bottom. Yeah.
Backwards?
Shift to this side.
See, this is not a load bearing ligament. This is a
Pull back onto the side. Slide that knee up straight.
So if you do that, if you push, Gordon Ryan did that
It's already on the
for
side.
this, you're gonna turn it,
Bring that knee
instead
back
of
through.
elevating the person like
Hold on
this,
top.
you try to elevate it like this. So if it's not going, the knee isn't going like this.
Oh, I got the best bottom position. Just switch it.
I say just keep this. Does it. I'm warning you, just keep this. One day it'll be a problem.
So this is out. Once I get out here,
Here, right?
let's go stall
Elbows
one.
on the inside. In front for knees. Yes. Now, pick a way you want to go. Which way? That way. And take your fist across the hips.
Ping pong again. Let's frame on the outside. Drop to the floor. Head in the
Bridge. Bridge up really high on
That's what you
your
do. This way.
and then switch yours back.
Elevate
Your right leg out. And then you
As
can
long as I'm doing a good chop on that bottom leg.
back. Sorry. Shoulder. You here. Now that you're out, right hand. Push it back. Yep. Just your hands. Right. Pull back. Yes. Come up there. Or if she's heavy, you can't roll her over. You can go out that outside.
Away on that one. Because I got
across the hips. Break on that wrist. Now, here, you bring your bottom leg out.
Like I like my
Yeah, you bring that out. Right? So, when you get there, you either do that, push with your hand, and that's right.
Be on the outside of something.
Yeah. Right.
Good stuff. You understand what I'm saying, Megan? Okay. That's hard.
Good switch. See how it's going to be tough for tapping.
Always work on getting the bottom leg out first. How's the bottom elbow in? Bottom knee to bottom.
Bridge up towards the
Bottom knee to bottom knee to bottom knee to bottom elbow. Bottom knee to bottom elbow.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to try to back into that way.
Elbow on the inside. So bottom knee to bottom elbow.
You can.
Yep. Bring bottom knee to your right knee.
Bridge.
Right.
Don't go that way.
Right. Bring it out.
Hard. Push with that way. You're going to come at this side. I want you to turn and bridge to that. I want you to left shoulder. Bridge.
I'm going to use the out to push in.
Here's where I tap back.
I'm going to be on the outside of the
You don't have to push her leg like that.
because already I'm on the outside. Get the outside of the leg up. And now elevate them up. And then
Turn it. They did. Push for that. So the bridge is meant to get tabs and go that way. So push. Push your shoulder.
so it's like this good, better, and best, right? This is better. That's the good and full guard.
So
Not best, but better. Bottom elbow, bottom knee. Yes. Half guard. Sit up, half guard.
reinforce your
Yes.
grip.
Now we're on the outside of that leg. Outside of the same arm. And then take them up and over. Elevate your leg. Elevate your inside leg. And yep. Up and over.
Right? And see how you're pushing down?
Imagine,
I want
like,
you,
elbow
I'm on top of you. Towards this way. Yes, here.
And I'm on four
So,
posts.
they bridge, and then as she comes up,
Already got it. These two posts.
see how she went like that?
And we go forward.
So she has her hand out, so let's say she's reaching for your collar. She's not taking it. So when you bridge now,
Yeah, that's good stuff. I never thought about that.
boom, yes.
I saw one where like, to do that, and it's an arm drag, where essentially you're here, and then what the guy does, one you're kind of misaligned with the head,
And it's not because you're weak. See how you're trying to bring everything up on that
so that,
if you can do that, you're going to bring it up. If they're heavier than you, you just go back. Keeping is like
And now, so you're gonna go in this arm over your shoulder.
and if they come back, just
Flare me out.
bring your chest heavy out.
Yeah, look at this. Now, I can either whip them forward and backwards, or if our close
So it's not one fluid.
your close foot needs to always be behind my foot. I get here on you, down and back.
Yeah, as long as you're circling this as you turn to the
Make a
side.
bench behind my knee.
Yeah, that's
really,
Push her down.
really effective.
And so we get into that, where we arm drag, Russian tie. I can whip you forward and then backward. See that? Because all I'm doing is I'm
You're getting prepared to brace for the forward, and then you're not expecting.
bring my legs in.
It's good.
Bring it forward, and then my legs Always bottom elbow, bottom knee. Big shrimp out, whip it out, lock it up. Other side. Bottom elbow to
But
bottom knee.
listen, if you start doing that and bringing your legs in,
Side, outside.
bring your knees together, boom, you notice she doesn't bring it together.
If you need extra elevation with your
Just
feet,
push on your ankles and just sit there and just shake it. We're gonna put you on in. All right, guys. Good times, good times. Picture E. Let's get ready. Alexa, volume down 2. All right, guys. Crash pad. What's up, friend? It's scary. You think, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get thrown on a crash pad. You get real nervous about the crash pad. I love the crash pad. It's great. It takes me back to 5 years old, and your parents are throwing you on the bed all crazy, and you're like, eh. Getting thrown on here is a little more difficult. On the concrete or out there, some of these throws are bad, terrible. Like, seriously, especially like on a sword guard, which you kind of step around the outside and you push them straight to the mat. And as you push them, you lean your body weight into them and you're punching collar to the ground. So all of their force is coupled by your force. Straight to the mat. Unless you know how to break fall or prepare yourself, the head's just gonna bounce. It's bad news. So, let's talk about a couple throws. Very simple, very easy. Okay? Where's she doing? Before you? So, I'm sure don't even want to do this. Alright guys, so we're gonna just do a basic hip toss. Good. Okay? I'm sure that's fancy Japanese names and Koshiguruma or whatever Pablo calls it. So let's find ourselves here. Okay? Find ourselves here with the hand in the belt, or you can come around the back. I like the belt. Good handle for me. I hold on to it. I'm gonna get close in. Now the problem is everyone wants to jump to here. And notice how like my hip only comes halfway across the center line. You really want to get hip to hip. Okay? You want my hips in front of your hips. Size makes a difference. For me doing this to CJ, I gotta get really low to do this. For CJ doing it to me, he just steps in and whoop, and my hips are naturally higher than his, so he gets under real easy. Benefits for me being tall is that once I lift him, he's up off the ground, right? But I have to get in, and that kind of thing. So when you're training with your training partners, understand that there's some size makes a difference sometimes. And the fact that you gotta get underneath somebody, if you get underneath somebody, that's the goal, right? So I'm gonna step first with this foot. Then I'm going to step in and then get my hips in front of his, and then I just lift, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this as I bring this across. I'm not lifting with my back. One more time. So I'm here, boom. I can come in close. Foot comes across in front, in between his feet. Notice I kind of place it between them. My other foot comes over and it's going to get in front of his and point him in the same direction. As I bend my hips, weave them in. Now I'm here. And we go. Break fall as you fall. Alright, let's take a line right here. And what I'm going to do, what we're going to do is this first one, we'll do two. We'll do this one. We'll do the other one that I'm going to show you. But here's how it's going to work. You're all going to go through and have it done to you. And then we'll start with the next person, goes through, does everyone, and jumps in a line, and we'll go through and go through. So CJ is right here. Step. Step. Chin tucked. Chin tucked. Slap that hand on the mat. Here. Step, step. And you guys don't have to help, stand straight up and big and tall. Big and tall, first. Here, step, step through, lift. For the guys, definitely open your legs up when you land. Ladies, don't have to worry about it so much. Step. Don't hold on to the arm, slap the mat. DJ's up. Under the belt. Right. Step this way for me a little bit, CJ. Come on. Here. There we go, you can make your big first step. No, you're good. Yes, no, instead of landing like this to crush the boys, you did it right the first time. That's why I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely don't ever land like this.
And then cross your, okay.
Just either this way or this way. Have them open so that there's space.
Okay.
Trust me. I landed once like that. I said, oh no, I'll let you throw me.
One
I'm
is
just focused
done.
on where my legs go.
Yeah, okay.
Guys, if you're want to try the opposite hand, grab the belt for me, Megan. Nice. Grab the sleeve on the opposite side. Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Grab a sleeve. Now slow, we don't need to go fast. Left is first, go between the legs, boom. The other one's you're gonna plant your heel right here, facing that way. Now dip and bring him close to you. Oh no, this is where it feels weird. Dip your hips lower. Nice. Now, straighten your knees. And turn. Feel good? Try not to put this foot outside, just right in line. So you're gonna get here. Step.
Yeah, sorry.
Bring her close. Nice. Step. Close, bring her close, connect her. So connect them to your butt. Bring them connected. That way when you lift, they're sitting on top. Who's next? John, you're next.
Yes, sir.
Make the back of line. There we go.
Under the belt.
So, no, back up foot. That one, yes. Now your other foot's gonna go in line, yes. Bend your knees, pull him to you, connect, then lift. How'd that feel?
You're good.
No, you're
Maybe close to the
Mat.
mat. That's fine. Sorry, dude.
Listen, half on the mat's better than not on the mat at all.
You're
It's
a
a
mat.
mat.
Pablo has thrown me fully on it.
Yeah,
Make sure we're
seriously.
like basketball. I know it like found.
He hit me with the one where you duck under and you lift and pop. He got me with that.
He's hit me with a few inbounds. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just stupid.
Nice.
I'm cool with having half.
Half a crash pad is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm close.
All right, so foot first, step through, bend in hip, pull her on top of your hips. Nice, that looked really good. How'd that feel? Jeanette?
That felt good.
Felt good? How'd that feel for you, Jen? Felt
Good. Yeah.
Good. Who's next? Is that everybody?
I don't think so.
Oh, all
I'll
right.
do it again if I did.
So it should be, that should be next, right? Hey, if it ends up, sometimes you don't get them all the way across your back, but if they end up on the ground, they're on the ground. That's where the rotation helps. Left foot first. Step across, dip low. How'd that feel? That was a really good throw. Yeah. How'd that feel? Felt like you used a lot of muscle? Did it feel uncomfortable?
No, it's okay.
Good. That's why I'm asking how did it feel, because it feels like, man, I had to really, then it's, yeah,
It's
you
pretty
need to
effortless.
switch something up. Didn't feel as good?
I mean, it got me down. Yeah.
So take your time, go slow, get underneath their hips. Remember how I was here? You should be able to just lift and hold right here.
Okay.
And then you can rotate if you need to. Here. Because your hips have to come all the way across. That's why we put our foot in front of their other foot. So left foot first, right foot steps, bend it. No, stop. Now, load up. Yeah. Get your hips under her hips. Nice.
And then just a squat.
Nice.
Squat.
You don't necessarily have to get them all the way up onto your back. This is a weird feeling, guys. If you're not used to being here, your knees can buckle in, buckle out. As you come in and you get here, notice I'm getting like a nice spread even here, but after practicing this is how that works. Who's last? Last person?
Yeah, I believe it.
It's way more leverage than it is strength. So
So the grip needs to be like this, right? Not
no, you don't want that. Get that.
Okay. So
Guys, this is what she's asking is more like a power grip.
just like that.
Just like that. Because when you get this, if I were to get this, can you circle your hand around, John?
Okay, so at the top it will be.
Can you circle right? And I just straighten this down. How's that arm feel? You said, Jen, you had it right, so seriously. You can always turn it out a little bit to make it more.
Sorry.
Left foot, pulling close. That's fine. Do you feel, try to get underneath Megan here, pull her onto your hips to see if you can just straighten your legs out. Belt.
I feel like you can't go into this, and that's kind of something.
As you step in, pull her close to you. Once you get your other foot across, pull her close, and then rotate. How'd that feel? Good?
My feet placement, I just feel weird about it.
It is weird. Just to do the placement, everyone feels like they gotta get it lower because we're used to squatting like this.
Yeah.
They just
So
need
we
to be.
feel like we need a wider base.
I think that's what I
It can be here.
Okay.
And it's not here, you're relying on the glutes and everything here. When you're here, right? Just like that. Turn around. Stay right in front. Turn around. Grab the sleeves out. Right? And then just go ahead and get your hips under my hips. Lean forward. How'd that feel?
Good, because you were directly behind me though. I have to like put myself there.
So,
Well, I mean, no one's gonna give you anything today.
ready? Same thing. Get right where you were. No, don't worry about first step, second step, last step. Just get right, just walk it right where you were. So, go ahead. Faster. Let's get that there. Let me get her to try it. Everybody, I want you to do the same thing. No, grab mine. Grab here. Don't worry about first, second step. I want you to get right here. See how far your feet are? Ready? Move this arm. Leaning forward on top of your back. Bend your knees. Now straighten them up. How'd that feel for your feet? In? So come back. Now just get to where you were just now. No. This here.
Inside toe.
Exactly. Yeah. So inside of my feet. Nice. Bend your knees and pull me with this one. And then there you go. How'd that feel? Better?
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
So come back.
Make you feel it.
Same thing you did just now, but turn. And listen. Instead of like dropping down fast, pull that back. Pull your elbow back. Do you feel me connected? Now. There you go. Pull that elbow back.
So this feels
One more time. Come here. Pull that elbow back. Don't worry about this hand at all. Yeah, that felt better.
Start that lawnmower.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get so caught up, like I do the same thing. I get so caught up with this, I want to heft them over. But it's really this. Turns my shoulders. Here. Stand right in front of me. Feet in between my. Now, then pull me to, no, stand straight up. Pull this until I get close to you. Then straight over. Straighten your knees. How'd that feel?
Close. Who's bad about this and that?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Pull this forward. No, stand up straight. Pull this forward so you feel me on your back. Now, bend over at the waist. Bend your knees first. Yeah, bend your knees. Now pull me forward onto your back and straighten your leg.
That was better. It felt better.
Felt that. It's getting comfortable in that position. So come here and do the whole thing, knowing that you know where to go. Come on, grab the belt. This time, don't pull the belt. Pull this. And do the same. Look, see how far you are. You weren't that far. Just get. Don't worry about left, right, first step, second. Just get comfortable right here. Do the same thing. In, pull me. How'd that feel?
I felt better.
Better?
Yeah. It does feel awkward. I want to have a wide base.
I know, that's what Janae were just saying.
Yeah.
Feet inside out.
Yeah.
Like this one.
Grab this.
Feels like you're just gonna topple over.
Bend your knees.
Yeah.
So, pull me up
Judo
onto your back.
squats. There you go.
Don't turn it. Just pull me up on your
That
back.
would be good for, like, muscle
And
memory.
the light right into your knees, and then I want you to straighten them up. So you'll suspend my whole body without turning. Pull this into you. Here. Now, bend your knees a little more. Now pull me onto your back and then straighten your knees. See how you felt like you had more control? Alright, so get the grip. Here. Don't worry about that. Just get in that comfortable spot. Feet together. It's not comfortable turn. Okay. So, I mean, even if you found yourself in there, right? Just grab the belt. Yeah. Now, pull this. Okay. Still works. It works. All right, guys. Did everybody go through? Everybody went through? Okay. The other one, a little easier. So we're gonna get here. Instead of down below, we're gonna come up top. The way this is gonna work is we're gonna be here. We're gonna step outside, and what we're gonna do is kind of a stabbing motion. We're gonna stab our foot on the outside. Now look at how I'm standing. I can bring him in, still rotate. This thing is the way we finish. But look, one knee's bent, one knee's straight. Okay. Hiptosses, and I'll rotate. So we're here. Okay. You can do Hiptosses like that. We're here. You can go cross with it, or a judo thing, but you can actually do it straight down. So,
Go with the land off and
yes, I mean, if I were in
that's the goal.
a competitive environment or a life or death environment, I'm actually going to throw him and land on the center line. Like all my weight's just going to fall on top of him. But not again. So we're here. Boom. Stab the foot. We're bent. We bring him close, and then we pull this back again. Okay. You can get here. All right. Who's the first one? Survival. Okay. So we're here. We stab. Bring him close.
Do more of a hip or just a same thing combination?
More rotation. So we're here. Sorry. Here. Boom. I'm here. I'm gonna pull, keeping her head close to my body. How'd that feel? Good. You're skeptical, I can tell.
Are you kind of pulling the sleeve and pushing the top collar to? Or not?
So we're here. Get a little closer. Here. Pull, keeping her head close to me. Because if I'm out here, she can put her hand in and just block, right? So I'm here. Not as bad as you think it's gonna be. That's good.
Oh,
Your hair didn't even come out. You're all right.
Her hair's not even mussed. Good for me. All right, a little closer.
Some of the stuff.
Here. Stab. Pulling.
There's a guy.
All right, see you guys turn. Go. The other one, yeah, there's a lot of movement. I like to do the more difficult one first.
I feel like
And then
nobody's gonna
on-
let me do that.
Huh?
I feel like nobody's gonna let me.
That's the.
So that first one
Yeah.
is set up off of some movement. They're not gonna just let you get that.
No.
Guys, do some rotation. Try not to put too much of your calf in front of their knee. Just your foot outside their ankle. There you go. Nice. All right, John, you're up.
Are you already?
Did I do you already?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, who's first now? So guys, try to get like this. If you're too high up, and I'll show you something. If I'm too high up and I block her here, if her foot is stuck and I go to roll her over that with her foot stuck on the mat, the knee's gonna take all the rotation. Here. Now her knee can move.
And actually,
So think of your Achilles tendon is gonna touch the top of her ankle. And I like this. Now, so don't bend this one. Do like this. Lunge. Rockstar power stance. Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Don't twist what? Don't twist what?
Whenever you make your step, stay.
Don't bend this.
Don't bend it.
Don't bend this. Keep it stiff. Stiff.
Okay.
Now, pull. Wait, John. Pull her head to your chest. Nice. Now just rotate. See?
That was much easier.
The farther we have, we feel like we need to be out here to rotate it, the less powerful our rotation is at the end of these levers. We bring it here, guess what rotates it? These, but also our core rotates. It's just stronger.
Yeah, I don't think I was close with CJ.
You need to bring the bro.
One more time. Do me a favor, stand like this. Perfect. Close, John. Close.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, God. It was closer.
You'll notice that it's a little easier the closer that you get. Felt okay? How do you feel like? You feel like you used a lot of muscle
I did up here.
to grab?
Yeah.
So that's going to be a little muscle is pulling it in. So think of this. Hold on. When you turn, Tabitha, bring it up here. Like you're bringing it to your chest. Boom, bring it to your chest. Better.
Me, I don't know.
No, it's good. Hey, listen, it's all highlight reels.
Got the camera going for a reason.
Yeah. So the taller they are, the more you're going to have to bring their head to your chest, because you need to break that posture down so that they don't
Which is such
stand
a
straight
terrible
up.
feeling.
Pull.
Trying to get his ear.
It's difficult. Who's next? Janae?
So back here. Here.
Getting super close helps a lot.
Yeah.
Pull your left arm back. Absolutely. You saw that? When you went like that? No, that looked good. That looked really good. Yeah, because you went like this. And it just slung it.
Yep.
Right, next.
Yep.
Remember, head to chest, and then pull that left arm back. Left elbow back. Nice. That's good. That's good. How'd that feel? Feel like you're using a lot of energy to do it?
I just don't feel
Normal?
as confident. I like the other
That's
one.
Comes with time.
That's fine. That comes with time.
I just like
You know, keep that ankle when you step, Achilles to the top of the ankle, and you'll be fine. Come back a little bit. See how your calf is in front of your calf? Right there. That's what you do.
So here.
Yep.
Bring her close.
Yep. For you, Tabitha, did it feel like you were lifted off the ground?
That time, yeah.
Yes. That's the feeling you're going to get from us. As the person who's getting thrown, you're going to feel like you're getting launched, when really it's just like a trip. Next. Next. Because the more your leg is up on their leg, like this, the harder it is you're going to trip. But the
Yeah.
lower it is, the easier it is to trip.
Yeah.
So see, oh.
You're bending your lock leg.
Stand up. Stand up. Turn this way a little bit. From here.
Lock and leg.
Here.
Now rotate. Pull her close. Left arm back. Nice.
Try to move up.
Hey, half the pad's better than no pad at all.
I don't think
Have a turn this way a little bit, guys. Face the mat. Nice. Rock power stance, left leg bent. Maybe a little, make it a little more like that. Okay, kind of like this. The more you're here, watch. The more they're bent over. So as you step in, power rock stance. Boom. Now pull him to you and rotate. How'd that feel, John?
Good.
Felt like she just leaned you in and rolled you?
Yeah.
Nice. So that whole power rock stance is like, pulls them in. And if you're the person, you're gonna be like,
Yeah, you're already elevated.
yes.
Yeah.
That upper body's controlled. Sleeve grip. Shoot across, power rock stance.
That collar, if you pull that person close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Janae. power rock. Yeah.
Yes. And that's
That-
okay.
You saw that?
No, that's okay.
You saw what it did though?
Yes. Hey, you're in top side control. You're okay.
Yeah. But no, that was the point though, is you're doing this big side lunge. Look,
Yeah.
if you can do this,
Whoa, we're doing that. Rolling.
Yeah.
Yep. Shoot it.
you know what I mean?
Can I try one more time?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that. My lunge is letting
Grab that. Now, when you step and you rotate to stomp your foot, boom, that leg bends, that one's there.
Take the hair out of it.
And then pull your left arm back.
There's one.
There you go.
Okay. I'll shoot slow, but I felt like my leg was.
So, once you rotate on that foot stays where it's at. You stab it across here. Look at it. Pull my head to your chest. Yes. Yeah. That's where it comes from, is pulling the head.
So what's the point now?
Pulling the head down is where it's at. Okay. Anybody else want to try it again?
Yeah.
You wanna go there? Now remember, here's, check it out. We're here,
Okay, that makes sense.
and then head.
Too far away from the mat. I don't want to.
Do this. That's all you gotta do. Now rotate your body and look down. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Here. But the thing is, you get in there and you're bending this knee.
Yeah.
So here. Grab me. So. Power stance. Don't bend that leg. Nope, straighten it out. Yes, yes. Ah.
That was good. It's weird.
You saw the difference?
Yeah, a wider.
When CJ straightened your leg out, I was like,
That
ah.
was good now.
Yeah. But when you bend it, my leg can bend inside of that knee.
Because you're already kind of.
But it's a one-step thing.
So that's
It's one step. You're here,
like if you were trying to take the first
and you
one
go,
and you find yourself over there.
and you rotate him over
I
the
feel
leg.
like when I'm doing that, I feel like
Well, I'm already wide.
try to do it.
So let's see if I
Because
can.
the other
Yeah.
one we do is to like lift the leg
Yeah,
up.
would you mind? Yes.
So that's like messing with my brain.
But yeah, but see, so here,
There.
do the rock power stance. Boom. And if I'm here,
Outside. And now I'm picking you up to top. And then punch.
Yeah. Very good.
you just gotta get used to it. A lot of these positions and stances, you just have to get used to it. This, I used to do that.
Yeah.
And this feels natural because we're always like pointing our knees out and everything, but no, you have to get used to,
I was afraid just doing
yeah.
that. Loading somebody like him up.
But the point is, the taller they are, the deeper you get under their hips, the more you're gonna control them. It's so simple that some of the stuff is easy looking, oh, you just step your foot and go, but you realize there's a lot of technique to it. This versus this. This, they're flying. This, they have some leeway because your knee bends and they kind of fall into you. And I feel like if your knee is bent a little and they accidentally stumble, your knee is bending, they could fall on you. But if you keep it locked, even if they just kind of topple over, the knee is in a good spot, you got it locked down. Okay? Any questions about any of that stuff, guys? All right, we'll leave the pad out. If you guys want to practice, on three, we'll stand up and bow, or we'll go bow. 1, 2, 3. So used to saying stand up and bow.
Not
What happens when you teach takedown? You're on your feet the whole morning. Guys, add a few of these to your arsenal. Practice them. Train with them a little bit. Do a little stand up. I'll give you a little bit of advice. Teenagers and kids are the best people to practice takedowns on because they're light. They bounce real easy, and so if you make a mistake, you're just like, oh, okay. And you know, if you mess up, it's not like you got a 300-pounder fall on top of you, right? But I did it kids classes in Callahan. I used to do it in here. I just take kids and just practice Uchimatas on them, and just they love it because they're flying around, and I hold on to them so they don't bust their head. But get you 1 or 2 good throws in, and build off of that. Okay, you get them. Stop.